There was a lot of joy and commitment in the Duggar house. Fairy stories were being recited while a warm fire crackled in the background. A more homey ambience was achieved by stringing lights along the wooden beams. Little shoes, pastel-colored balloons, and a baby on the way sign were among the delicate baby-themed decorations that had replaced the enormous dining table that was usually used for meals. On the couch, you can see a mountain of dishes from home-cooked meals. Their hearts were racing with delight as Derek Dillard and Jill Duggar's fingers were linked. Without saying a word, they exchanged knowing looks. A big disclosure was about to be made as members of the family were engrossed in heated debate across the room. Jessa Duggar, who is usually the first to detect a change in her surroundings, had an eerie expression as she crossed her arms and grinned mischievously. She concluded by saying, "All right, you two, you literally radiate light, there's a problem." Jill looked across to Derek, who nodded encouragingly and smiled softly. After a moment of quiet reflection, she raised her hand to her abdomen, inhaled deeply, and then spoke with a hint of enthusiasm. She began out with, "Well, we've been keeping a little secret for a while now, and we're finally prepared to tell you all about it." Silence fell over the room as all eyes drew closer. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Too elated to contain his excitement, Derek beamed with glee. "Yes, you are correct. Our family is expanding since Jill is pregnant." Then, all of a sudden, there was an explosion of joy, and time stood still. Salutations, amigos. For tuning in, I am grateful. Across the room, people let out screams of surprise. I knew it was happening, and all I needed to know was that she let out an exclamation of joy. A squeal of delight escaped as Jessa embraced her sister. As the siblings hurried up to Jill and embraced her in a hurry, cheers and joyful squeals erupted from the crowd. She pecked Jill on the cheek tenderly. In a passionate whisper, she said, "Oh, sweetheart, you and Dee have our deepest congratulations. We count every kid among us as a gift." For weeks now, Michelle Duggar has been smiling, albeit a little concealed grin. Bob Duggar nodded and put a strong hand on Derek's shoulder while Jim stood by her side. He grinned and said, "Being a parent is an amazing journey. You two would be fantastic parents," he said. The abundance of affection around her was too much for him to bear. Everyone in the room gasped in astonishment as the little life on the screen came to life. Jill's smile spread across the room as she proudly displayed an ultrasound shot. "This trip has been absolutely incredible. We are overjoyed to meet our child, who is still too little to really appreciate the significance of the event," and Jo noted that her voice was slightly shaking. The younger Duggar siblings were overjoyed and clapped enthusiastically as they pointed to the sonogram and giggled at another baby. Exclaiming, "It's another baby," was one of their voices. "We have a big brood of babies." Derek gathered Jill into his arms and hugged her close amongst the mayhem. Once again, the Duggar family is having a party to celebrate. Much to the delight of her expanding family and her legion of devoted followers, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's cherished daughter Jill has announced that she is expecting a second child. The Duggar family is overjoyed to hear that Jill and Derek Dillard are expecting a child, and the news came as a pleasant surprise to everyone. Taking to social media, Jill informed her fans of the fantastic news. She has always been candid about her path through parenthood. She wrote an emotional message in which she thanked God for the gift and looked forward to what the future held. Friends, relatives, and lifelong supporters showered the news with love and congratulations. It was a miracle when Jill announced her pregnancy. She held her baby bulge with an expression of pure joy, accompanied by a collection of stunning family photographs. She captured the joy and anticipation of her two boys, Israel and Samuel, in a priceless photo as they eagerly awaited the arrival of their new brother. "By the grace of God, we have been bestowed yet another invaluable blessing," Jill said. "This miraculous baby has us over the moon, and we couldn't be more thankful. The arrival of a new sibling has our sons giddy with excitement." Jill, Derek, and the rest of the Duggar family are overjoyed by this happy discovery. They were quick to show their love and support for Jill at this unique moment, as they are renowned for their profound faith and strong familial connections. Even though the Duggar family has heard baby news before, They always react with pure delight and love. Many of Jill's siblings and parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, were overjoyed to hear the good news and were quick to offer their congratulations and words of support. Johannah Duggar, who is very close to Jill and is her elder sister, was one of the first to offer her congratulations. Jill, I couldn't be happier for you. This young one is really fortunate to have you as a mother. You are absolutely amazing. I'm very excited to meet my new grandchild. Another sister of Jill's, Jessa Seewald, was just as thrilled as she was. I am delighted for you, Jill. You are going to be an incredible mother, and this baby will be showered with an abundance of love. Johannah Forsyth joined in as well, sharing her joy for her sister. It is indeed a gift. The next cousin playdates are going to be so much fun. There will be an abundance of affection for your baby. The news of Jill's pregnancy has spread like wildfire across the Duggar family, from her younger siblings to the adults who have already started kids of their own. The road that led to Jill's pregnancy has been filled with resilience, self-discovery, and introspection. Through the years, she has learned to live outside of the rigid Duggar home, putting her own family's happiness and health first. She has taken steps toward more autonomy while being true to her heritage with the support of her husband, Derek. She has never been bashful about discussing the difficulties she had throughout her prior pregnancies or her time in the hospital after giving birth. Despite everything, she continues to encourage other moms by being candid and honest about the challenges of parenthood. Jill is making the most of her pregnancy this time around, relishing in each precious moment. She has gone on record as saying that she is prioritizing her health, spending quality time with her loved ones, and taking things easy. To help their boys adjust to having a new sibling, she and Derek are getting them involved in the process as well. Jill is juggling all of her duties as she gets ready to meet her new little bundle of joy. She has a lot on her plate between educating her children, managing her household, and keeping up with her social media presence, but she does it all with poise and joy. Gender reveals, nursery decor, and potential baby names are just a few of the exciting pregnancy-related developments she has hinted at. Because Jill has always been so open and honest with her longtime fans about her family's experience, they are anxiously anticipating every detail. At the moment, she is taking in all the encouragement she has gotten from her loved ones. One thing is clear as she begins this next phase of her life. This infant is already enveloped in an abundance of love and happiness. There has always been a reputation for unfaltering support and tight-knit bonds within the Duggar family. The news of Jill's pregnancy has given them even more cause to rejoice together. Michelle Duggar, who is about to become a grandmother for the second time, expressed her deepest feelings once again. I believe Jill will welcome this new season with open arms since she has always been a kind mother. Everyone here is overjoyed for her and Derek. Additionally, Jim Bob Duggar voiced his enthusiasm. We are very grateful for the blessing of Jill and Derek's children, who are a gift from the Lord. We are excited to add another grandchild to our expanding family. Joseph and John David Duggar, Jill's siblings, also sent their greetings and shared in the joyous occasion. Not only does the family increase numerically with each pregnancy announcement, but the bonds of love and shared experiences also deepen. With this pregnancy, Jill continues her tradition of freely expressing her thanks. Those who have encouraged her along her journey were thanked by her. Our deepest gratitude goes out to everyone who has sent us prayers and well wishes. We are very grateful, and we hope you'll come along for the ride. Many people have shown their love and support for her quest by responding to her message with hundreds of well wishes. Everyone is joining her in celebrating this important occasion, from old Duggar fans to newcomers. The excitement and anticipation of meeting Jill's adorable new baby grows as the days go by. Her pregnancy is a lovely symbol of the good things in life and the happiness that comes with having a family. One thing is evident as Jill Duggar sets off on her new adventure. She is enveloped with love, support, and anticipation. She is entering this new season with thankfulness and assurance, accompanied by her husband, children, and extended family. Everyone who follows the Duggars is ecstatic, even the family itself. Another wonderful chapter has begun in Jill's life, and she can expect it to be full of joy, love, and unforgettable experiences now that she is pregnant. Wishing Jill and Derek the best of luck. Everyone is waiting impatiently for your new little gift to arrive.